Hi guys, this is Jess with your All Signs Career and Finance. We're going to look at your career and finance. That was the poll's favorite when I posted a poll on what all signs you guys would like to see. You guys said finance and career. So we'll look at for the rest of this year. I will be following up with a 2-month future prediction. So if you want to check that out, that probably will be out after this video following day. So do check that out if you want a more further future prediction. Okay. So we're going to start. Let me write this down so you guys will have it. With Aries. Aries. I kind of already pulled you guys' cards out just to save on time. So Aries, as far as your finances, you guys have stability here. Okay. You are working toward more stability for some of you. This could be doing what you need to do to get a house, stabilizing your home, decorating your home. But your energies and efforts is all about home. Okay. And utilizing your time, effort, and your monies on more of a stable foundation. Okay. Some of you could be saving, but your money looks very solid and stable, and you have a very specific goal in which you intend to reach, or improving on a goal that has been reached is what it looks like to me. Those of you, we're also looking at your finances. So your finances, I'm sorry, this is career. Sorry, guys. So for your career, and obviously this is for those of you who may just be starting a job or who already works on a job around other people, this month is going to go by really fast. It probably already feels that way for you guys. You will be busy. You will have your hands in a lot of things, a lot of communication. You will just see that the energies around you at the workplace is kind of ramping up this particular month in April. However, there definitely could speak to there being some problems at the workplace, which may require you to take a leap of faith and do something different. It could be the way that you approach your day-to-day employees or the work environment. Some of you may just leave this place because there is a lot of infighting, conflict, or drama, either with the day-to-day people or a particular person at the workplace. Okay. Overall, it just seems like it's a very busy month for you guys, but you're keeping your eyes on the prize. So that looks really good. This is looking very bright. Turn it down, guys. Hold on. This is looking bright to me. There you go. Maybe you guys can see it. I don't know what it looks like. It looks one way in real life, and then on camera it looks completely different. Sorry for I have to, because I've been paying attention that when I shuffle, because the mic is so strong, you can hear it. So trying to be conscious of that as well. Okay, so now Taurus. It's taking a lot out of you to make this money. Okay, for some of you, it's going to take everything for you to kind of stay on task with your money. Some of you could be looking into things and waiting. So either you're waiting for money for the month of April, or you are pacing yourself before you move forward towards spending money in a specific direction. And for some of you, this may have to do with a move. Okay, it could be very challenging because you have a lot going on in your life in the month of April. Your career for the rest of April, I see you excelling and going toward higher. Okay. Promotion, more money, a raise, better opportunities, getting more hours in, being up for the challenge, and feeling like opportunities are coming your way almost effortless. But this is time, energy, and effort and karma that you have, good karma that you've worked up and you now are being blessed by. If there is anything, I feel like you're approaching situations in a very strategic sort of way, very intellectual, very smart. You, if you're paying attention, can and probably will notice ill intentions of other people that cannot be trusted. So do be conscious of who you're talking to, sharing your information with, that sort of thing. People can run hot and cold on you at the workplace. But ultimately, Taurus, it looks like you guys are much more focusing this month on moving ahead in a situation, having your eye on the prize of where you want to go or where you're going. Some of you just have to wait a little bit longer than you like. Others of you, it's here and now you are seeing results. But congratulations for any of you who are about to receive a promotion, go higher in your career, or will anticipate more money coming your way. This glare is, oh my goodness. Okay. Gemini. So let's look at Gemini's career for the rest of April. Ooh, some of you, this workplace could be very toxic, require a lot out of you. You may feel like you're not getting enough, or you just are putting up with way too much. Every time you look around, there could be a person or a circumstance at this workplace that could prove very challenging for you guys, and may not be the best that you want it to be. Some of you are just waiting around until either there may be a firing for some of you, and it's coming, or some of you may have already experienced being let go and now you're looking for something. And this would be very recent, guys, because I'm only focusing on those of you who are currently working. You may be waiting to separate from this place, and it would be better for you because it is pretty toxic. Okay, you guys are realizing that this is not it. Yeah, it's only a matter of time before this situation will come to an end. So for any of you Geminis who are feeling and can relate to this, definitely make sure that you are looking. Okay. That was looking very bright on my side, guys. Will you have a new job? Will the new job come right away? It's very competitive out there, but it looks like you will beat them out. If you are looking to go somewhere else, you may have to take a pay cut. They may not be able to offer you as much as where you were, but there's a lot more blessings at this place and peace of mind. So it just depends on what's most important to you. But either way, it looks like you kind of you're very magical and you can make some things happen. Okay, so be very intentional at this time. I don't know why I want to keep saying to you Geminis out there, especially Geminis that are in a challenging place with their career, their finances, their home, anything that is of most important to you. It's asking you to disconnect from idle things. So people, places, situations, circumstances, that's taking away from your energy. I kind of get that. I think that you would be better off to manipulate things around you more easily and in more of a healthy way if you were to sacrifice some of your pleasures. Your finances for the rest of April. Some of you guys are getting you're getting serious about your money. Money is coming in. This could speak to those of you who make your own money, it coming in, and you're being very intentional and focused, and you're getting the job done. You are gaining a lot of confidence, and you'll see either by August or your birthday season that there's more money, but not just more money. You're more confident. You're feeling more stable. I feel like you guys, if you've been out of control with your spending, you're going to get more focused. You won't really have a whole lot of time to focus on spending because you'll be working a lot. So that looks really good. You will have more money coming into you guys. So that's good. Cancer. Let's see what's coming up for Cancer with their finances and career. Okay, guys, I kind of had to change that screen. But anyway, so this is Cancer. Cancer, your career. Now, for some of you, you could be strategically leaving one place for another. Okay. This new environment can prove very interesting. Okay. You could be walking into someplace new and what you thought is not at all what it is. Okay. So if you are starting a new job, I would say tread lightly and pay attention to your surroundings. Don't trust everything that you hear or even see. But there is an opportunity here for some of you. You may have to leave a place. I do see that as too. If it's not you and maybe people around you are leaving or being let go. That being said, be very conscious with your finances and how you are spending money. You may find yourself emotionally spending. or doing things in a spare of the moment and just spending money kind of in the spare of the moment. Okay. Making decisions on the fly, quick decisions, but they will be costly ones. Okay. So be more conscious in how you're spending your money and your attentions and that sort of thing as you are spending. There's definitely money coming in, but it's asking you to be a little bit more discerning, less emotional, and less finger happy or trigger happy when it comes to just spending is what it's asking you to do. Okay. Leo. Let's look at Leo. What's going on with your spending for Leos? Money looks okay. Okay. Well, listen, if any of you are feeling a little bit cash poor because of home, family, and you're still trying to stabilize yourself, there will be more money coming into you. Okay. Especially based upon actions that you put out there. So get active. It's also saying something about your energy overall once it kind of tempers down. And you're in a better headspace is when more money will start coming your way more easily. Okay. I see some of you could be up for a promotion or starting something new. Striking out there, doing something different could be very positive for you Leos out there. Let's look at your work environment. Some of you could have new love. Some of you may find love again at the workplace, like you fall in love and you like what you're doing again. You get more confidence there. You will have people who are more accommodating to you. Again, someone new or some new feelings could kind of start up. Yeah, and it could be with another fire sign. It could be any sign, but there could be this time of this month where you feel more loved, more appreciated, more interested in the work that you do, and a little bit more happier being around the people that you work with. So that's a good thing. Virgos. Let's see what's coming up for Virgo. You're stressing out, Virgo. You guys have been going through a process of change for quite some time. So the rest of this month, as far as workplace energy, is not the easiest. Some of you are worried about whether or not you will be able to move on past the problems at your workplace. Some of you may need to move. This is all about moving on from a situation that has caused you a lot of grief, anxiety, and worry after a long period of wait. Okay, let's see if it gets better. That Six of Swords could suggest that. Yeah, you're waiting. Some of you are waiting to move. You may have kind of waved the red flag. You don't want any more drama. You don't want to fight anymore. You're tapping out. It's like, I want something new. Where is it? That gives me more money and that I feel like I don't have to stress and worry anymore. You are going to have it. It's kind of asking you to disconnect emotionally from a situation. Okay. But some of you may be having a hard time moving, physically picking up and moving, and you may have been waiting for that day to come quite a while now. I'm trying to find the card. You've been waiting for quite some time to do that. And once you move forward, okay, and some of you it's destined, so you have a very specific time. It's karmic, right? But once you do move forward, I do see things working in your favor. So that looks really good, at least. And for some of you, if you're not even physically going anywhere, you will stay at your employment. However, it will get better over time. It will. It's like karmically destined for that to happen for you. So that looks really good. Your finances. You could be waiting for some money. Oh, your finances is very karmic. If you're waiting on money, you will be receiving it. I feel like some of you have been very conscious. You kind of go from conscious about the money you're spending, putting kind of more stipulations and rules and disciplining yourself with your money, and then kind of giving yourself the okay to spend some, based upon how you feel, like more emotional spending, that sort of thing. Okay. Seems like more money is coming your way, but for some of you, you can wax and wane as far as your money is concerned, as far as spending and that sort of thing. And it may have play a lot to do with your emotional side, especially if there has been some type of breakup or severance, right? This could show up in the workplace because it did show that some of you Virgos are waiting to get a job or move on from this job into another job. So it's saying be conscious about that. I'm sure you guys will be. Virgos are very good like that. Libra. Let's look at your workplace first. You guys are getting balanced. I like it. I feel like you guys are this particular month for the rest of April. You'll find yourself either you're working your ass off and you'll be able to rest and relax and see the fruits of your labor full in December time. Okay. And some of you guys are working now so you can rest around the holiday season. Others of you, I feel like the work that you're doing may seem like a lot to others, but to you, it may seem effortless. Like you have a lot of stamina and energy, and you are starting to balance work life, family life, or personal life rather easily, even though you have a lot on your plate. I think you guys you're in a very strong mental space, Libras. Okay. You're taking things one step at a time. You guys are being really good at kind of going back within to reconcile yourself, right? And it's almost like a lot of self-talk, a lot of pep talk, but you don't need it as much as you did before because you guys are mature in your way of thinking and knowing whatever you're doing now, it's all worth it because you're not only seeing results, but in the future it'll pay off. Okay. Some of you could be a lot more lonely or to yourself and just keeping your head down and doing your work. And you're starting to become a lot more. And I love that about Libras now that they're coming into themselves, where they're becoming more of an independent, because we know that you guys do partnerships so well. So focusing on you guys, in spite of the relationships that are going on around you, I think it's kind of great. Your finances for April. For some of you, you may have lost some money. Go to your bank, do some research, and find out where the money is lost. Some of you may have just taken a loss financially, and it's either recouping that now, you're recouping that money, or you're waiting to be, given back what was taken from you or what was lost, is what it looks like to me. For those of you, be very conscious of getting into things really quick with people, giving people things with the expectation of getting it back, that sort of thing. And it wouldn't be a bad thing to audit your bank accounts and wherever you keep your money to make sure that it's all accounted for. Scorpio. So let's look at Scorpio and see what's going on with Scorpio in the workplace for the rest of the month. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, one, I like it. I feel like you guys are going to feel like this month is going to go by so fast. There could be a new person in town, a fire sign individual. Some of you could be taking on this energy where you're more confident, you're more focused, you're more self-directed. You too, just like I think I said, Aries, you'll blink and this month will be over. You'll feel like you have stamina for days, you have drive, you have energy. You're getting a lot of attention in the workplace, whether you know it or not. But you are keeping your head down and your nose clean. I like that. Very nice, Scorpios. Head down, nose clean, and getting that money. Getting the money done. People are noticing you, but you can care less. It seems like you guys just really focusing on your finances in the workplace. Does it pay off? Yes. Eventually, some of you could burn all the way out. Be careful. I do feel like some of you may become obsessed with money and how much you can make, that sort of thing. And some of you, it could be if you have gotten yourself in something that's very toxic, you're doing the work now so you can get yourself out of it. That's what it looks like to me. I would say definitely be conscious. Okay, let's look at your finances, because that was your career. Well, you have money coming in. You definitely have more money coming in as a result of all the work that you're putting in, right? And for some of you, just like Libra, you could be sacrificing other things in your life, having a good time, going out, that sort of thing, in order for you to get more money and keep your eye on the prize. But you will feel like you worked your ass off. Some of you may find yourself overworking. Be careful with your back and protect your body, right? Because this can speak to burnout. So you will find, and I felt like that with that double card, like this is burnout. You guys could find yourself being really burnt out, but you may feel like it's necessary, at least for now. It will pay off. For some of you, you may be in the trenches, so right now, this is just what you need to do. Okay. It gets better over time because you'll be able to stop whatever the overwork is. Okay. And you will be able to balance out these energies. So if any of you have been overworking yourself, you feel like, no, I have to do it. It gets better over time. But I think you guys already know that, because it almost seems like you have a plan in place. It's like a plan. I know where I'm going. I know what's going on right now. I know why I'm doing what I'm doing, that sort of thing. And it will pay off for you guys. Okay. But eventually, if you're taking on like 2 jobs, 3 jobs, you're here, you're there, you're doing constant, that's going to come to an end. You're not going to continue to overwork yourself like forever. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's look and see. You guys have coming up with your... First, we're going to look at your career and workplace. Okay. Well, it seems like for some of you, hold on, guys. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Some of you are going to lose this job, lose it, leave it. This job may not work out for you. I do see that for some of you. I don't know all the details of why this is the case, but you guys, because it's different, it's a general, so it'll be different for all of you, but you may come to a conclusion here. I would say don't get so comfortable. Pay attention to your surroundings, because something may come to an end and you may have a hard time trying to decide. If it's up to you to decide, you may have a hard time figuring out if this is the right thing for you to do. Some of you, it's almost like, okay, for some of you, it has nothing to do with your workplace. You may have, you could be working just fine, but you're kind of nursing heartbreak, pain, missing someone, that sort of thing. Others of you, there is an ending to a job. It's karmically designed that way because you're meant to do something else. So it's okay. But I would say try not to overindulge. Don't take things for granted. Pay attention. I would say safeguard yourself. Okay. And this is something, it's all going to work out, Sagittarius. So I want to say this for any of you who, even if you're in a heartbreaking place and you have to nurse your heart and go to work and do all things, that's going to turn around. You're going to get your healing. You'll be fine. For those of you where you were let go out of the blue and you're like, what the hell? I don't know. You have to, because your blessings lie other places. Okay. And it's more money. It's more opportunity. It's more. And for those of you who may decide to leave something, but you're not so sure, you may look back and say, why did I do that? That sort of thing. It's for your betterment, because again, wherever you're moving forward in, whatever you're doing will yield you more opportunity. Okay. Get more intentional, it's saying, about where you're going, what you're doing. For some of you, it's just going to be a process of elimination, right? You will you will be confused. You will feel overwhelmed. There will be a lot to consider. But as time goes on, you get more and more confident. And wherever you're headed, whether it be, you had a really rocky start at your workplace, and for some of you, this could just be another people at your workplace leaving left and right, and, that sort of thing. It could go any way. When it's a general, it gets better. If you're going someplace new, you'll have friends there. It's going to get better. It just will get better for you guys. I can't even say it enough. It just gets better. So wherever you are, if something happens out of the blue, it's almost like count it all joy. Because it's going to work in your favor. If you had to make a heart decision, a head over heart decision, that sort of thing, again, be thankful because it looks like it will work in your favor. Okay, it's not a bad thing. But again, we have the eclipses coming up at end of April, so something in your life may shift you all over the place, and you're not even expecting it. But it looks to be really good for you guys. Capricorn. Well, I see you ducking and dodging people the rest of April in the workplace at Capricorn. There could be a lot of drama. Some of you want to leave because it may be very chaotic, drama filled. You just feel like I could do better elsewhere, or I need to be doing better. You want to do more, do better. And even though you have a lot of energy and drive to get the work done, I feel like for some of you, you're strategically, moving throughout your work environment. You're being very conscious of how you're dealing with people, what you're saying, and that sort of thing. It's all about just getting the work done. Yeah, everyone's on that path of just getting the work done. Okay. You may have people watching you. It doesn't matter. You're very crafty in the month of April. Some of you, again, you are maneuvering. Just be conscious and careful because you do have someone watching you. So hopefully this is just about strategizing throughout your day. And if you're trying to get into something or get out of something, you can do it without being caught, but you are being watched. Hopefully you keep that in mind, and you will eventually be able to take a break. I do see that, and be happier for it. For some of you Capricorns out there. So work life does not look bad at all. It seems like you have a better handle on your work life. Yeah, and your finances. I see a lot of people where it's like love is shitty, or love you have to put on the back burner. You need to focus more on your career and your finances, that type of thing. If you think that's happening, if you think you feel that way now, wait until next year when we're in that heavy Aries energy. Boy, oh boy. Finances for Capricorn for the rest of April. Hard days work, hard days pay. Some of you are starting over, but it's only going to lead to a better place for you. No matter you're a woman or a man, starting over, or you're starting from the ground up, you're developing things again. You're getting back into work mode if any of you have been disconnected, and you will find yourself planning and going toward paths that is going to get you to your ultimate financial success or opportunity. And if you don't feel it now, you'll feel it as early as the end of this month going into May. Definitely. You will find that work becomes easier. Opportunities are there for you, Capricorns. So it looks really good for you guys out there. And it's saying take breaks. We know I love Capricorn energy, and you guys could go for hours and hours, but it is saying for you to take a break here. And for some of you, love is calling, so you probably by default will be taking some form of a break or vacation. Aquarius. Okay, for the rest of April. Yeah, you have a lot of burdens on your back. You may feel like you need to watch your place. You have a path. For some of you, you may have lost your job, lost your opportunity. You need to look into that and find out if you were wrongfully terminated, if you were the one let go, that sort of thing. Look into it. Others of you, you may, and if that is the case, like you just lost your job, it is going to be a bit of a challenge, with you moving forward. Okay. You will start to be very conscious and very strategic in how you're moving forward if you're looking for work after being let go. Okay. I do see interest coming your way, but this is not about that. So I'm trying to move on from at least giving some of you guys that may have just been let go a little bit of insight. Okay. But others of you in your work environment, I see you working really hard, followed by deciding to, how am I able to work smarter? Okay. Then hard. And you will get that understanding of working smarter. And I see you too starting to move toward a higher opportunity. Okay. You want more for yourself. You intend to get it. You won't stop until you get it. And for some of you where you're working now, it may just be a lot. It has been a lot everywhere you look, every direction. It's just a constant challenge. And you're fighting a good fight. You're not giving up. But it's like, some of you, again, may want to work smarter, not so hard anymore. And you're going to start to aim higher. If not now, then definitely by your birthday season. It's like, no, I have a whole new set of goals that I'm going to pursue. And it looks like you're going to get there. Cancer. Let's see what's going on in Cancer's work life for the rest of April. Some of you losing a job, leaving a job, moving on from a situation at the workplace. Somebody or someone at the workplace may have been let go, and you guys have to kind of like move on. You're just waiting around. I don't feel like this is your place, Pisces. This is like, it's where I make my money. It's that type of thing. You're waiting around. You may feel disconnected or disinterested, like you don't want to socialize. You want to talk to people. You may find people being that way with you. There could just be a lot going on at the workplace. I keep getting like it's karmically designed for people to be let go of, or for you to leave this environment, or probably even be let go. I'm sorry to have to tell any of you that. I know people don't want to hear this type of stuff. They do want to hear all the great things, but if I like tarot that is honest, true, and real, and that's just how I do it. So I'm giving you guys what the real is. I do see loss here for some of you. If it's not you losing anything, it could be people around you, or some of you could just be in you're working, but your emotional side may be a little bit challenged or problematic. You'll see as time goes on here. Okay. Yeah, you don't know, like you're staying there. Some of you may be having to go back to work, or it's like, yeah, I'm going to keep this going, but you don't know how long you want to keep it going, how long you could keep doing this, that sort of thing. That's what it looks like to me for the rest of April. Your finances for April. Stressed out. Some of you lost your job. Oh, you took a loss. Damn. Oof. Hold on, Pisces. I'm trying to get you there, because some of you are just really going through, the ones I'm picking up for, you're really going through an end. And if it's not your money and career is fine, your love life is a shitty mess. And some of you may have to go through courts and all of that stuff, like, payout stuff and stuff like that. And so that has you stressed the hell out. It's like, no, I'm fine. I make good company, my job, my everything is okay, but I have to now give money. And that may be a bit of challenge for you guys out there. So that's what I see. It will get better though. Although it'll have you mentally kind of stuck for a minute, but it will get better. Probably not until Gemini season. I just have to tell you that. For some of you, it'll be a lot sooner than that. Some of you, and this may be you physically moving someplace else or moving on to something new, will be far better for you. Yeah, and it can come in pretty quickly. So I just keep seeing something coming to an end. But your finances look good. So it must be something about what you have to pay. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. For some of you, the distress and anxiety and the worry, at least the Pisces I'm picking up for, has a lot to do with family. So I don't know if it's like money you have to pay out for family, things that you have to do with, family, or that sort of thing, or something that you have to invest a significant amount in that could be a bit worrisome, problemsome, that sort of thing. Okay. But your finances are good, or they will really get great by August time. So I don't feel like there's a whole lot for you to worry, but it seems like there may be more worry for you Pisces on a more personal level and not so much your financial, practical, worldly level. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this has been helpful. If you like a personal read, do check out the link in the description box below. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, everyone.